Okay, so with Ohm's law, we need to be able to do two things. We need to be able to rhyme it off, because quite often the first thing that'll get asked in an electricity question in an exam is state Ohm's law. And Ohm's law states that the current through a wire is directly proportional to the voltage across it, provided we keep the temperature of the wire the same. You could be asked in an exam then, next step is describing a method, an experiment to prove this. 6 marks. Okay, you draw the little diagram, you give the method. Then it would move on to mathematical questions. So because voltage and current are directly proportional, we have this little equation that you can use 5 or 6 times in your exam. Okay, it really is that important. So you need to learn off this equation. V is the voltage in volts, I is the current in amps, and the new one we've got then, R is the resistance, but it's measured in ohms. You have to use this little symbol. It's an omega. It looks like a little upside down horseshoe or something. You can't just say O for ohms. You need to learn to draw that little symbol. So that equation can be used on a whole circuit, or it can be used on a single component in the circuit. And we'll see this over the next few booklets, to be honest. So let's look at an example. It says a 5-volt cell, so we've got a voltage of 5 volts, is connected across a motor. If the current in the circuit is 0.2 amps, calculate the resistance of the motor. Okay, always do that at the start. Write out the information you're given. Write out the equation, V equals IR. We then have 5 equals 0.2 times R. Divide both sides by the 0.2, and that will give us 25, is it? Yeah. And then you have to do your little omega symbol, okay? So you need to get used to drawing that as well.